Hi guys, this is Bree from Bree Creates. I just wanted to get online and talk to you guys and basically give you a tutorial of how I create my 32-inch anchors that say "Ahoy, it's a boy." So what I'll be doing is the large version of this. This is actually my, let's see, my 3-inch, and generally, I have it in the red, blue, and white, like this right here. This is an incomplete one. This is the 16-inch. But today I'll be doing the silver, blue, and white in 32-inch. So obviously, the anchor is going to be huge. It's a larger than matte product. So I'll be showing you how I kind of make it seamless. Being that it'll be actually in about 4 separate pieces. So to kind of give you a visual prior to making it, I'll be using these strips of cardstock. See these? They're actually this big, but I cut them down to size, obviously, right? So that they can fit on the 12 to 24 mat. And I'm using a cricut, this cricut mat. Yeah, this mat has seen better days, but because I'm using a glitter paper, see that? It's going to ruin my mat. So I rather use a mat that's pretty used for this glitter paper, because if anybody has ever worked with glitter before, you know how it can get. It gets everywhere, which is true to this glitter paper as well. Even though it's, you know, it's on there pretty well, but it still comes off being that it's getting cut with the machine. So yeah, so these are what I'll be using: the blue, the white, the silver, and what I use to make it pretty stiff is actually a foam board. Right. So like I was saying, to stiffen out my 32-inch anchors, and actually anything larger probably than 6 inches, I would use a foam board to stiffen it out. Ooh, not this huge, but some type of foam board. I actually get this from Hobby Lobby. They have it for about $5.99. You know, they usually have like 30% off every now and then, or you can use your 40% off coupon. And if you're wondering where I get these glitter papers that are this long, I get them from Joann's. They're pretty pricey, being that they are glitter paper, and they are actually really good. They come in a variety of colors. I haven't been able to find these anywhere else besides Joann's. See, this is a gold one. Very pretty. And I believe, actually I have the receipt. Let's see. They go for $4.49. I happened to get it on sale. It's 50% off. So they came out to $2.24 each. But yeah, so it kind of adds up, being that it has the specialty paper and the specialty board, because this is not a normal size foam board. The foam boards that you normally see like at Walmart or something, they're significantly smaller than these. And what else I actually use that is kind of different, instead of using an X-Acto knife, you see that? I've been using a hot knife that you plug in, and it actually will cut the foam board so much easier, and it leaves like a better edge around the anchor or whatever product that I'm making that day. So as you can see, this white, the white cardstock, then the foam board, and then the blue on top. So I sandwich it in between to just give you a visual. And I think that's about it with the items that I use for this product. And I say product because it is one of the items I sell in my Etsy shop, Worth Her Touch Designs Incorporated. I am a business owner, so you could find me on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, obviously. And yeah, so primarily on Etsy I sell baby items, but on Facebook, Instagram, you know, message me, email me if you guys are interested in any other products. You guys can see everything that I kind of pretty much make, personalized, things like that. Anyways, let's get back into making the rest of this anchor. So I'm gonna turn you guys so you can actually see that I've already cut out the first layer, the blue layer of this anchor. And we're going to put it together so that I show you my personal technique of how I put together larger than that images. That kind of is like a puzzle or whatever. So obviously there's seams. The seams are what make or break, you know, the larger than that item. So I'll go ahead and turn you guys. So here we go. See the bottom. See the difference from what I showed you guys. Significant. And then the white layer is actually even larger than this blue layer here. So what I do, this is the side that should be facing up. So what I am going to do, I'm going to do the bottom layer. So I turn it around, completely turn everything around. Line it up so that, let's see, hopefully you guys can see. And I use tape. I use Scotch tape because it makes the process faster, but I push the sides together, or the seams together, as best as possible. And if you mess up, you can actually remove the tape and just do it over again, because it is the back side and it won't be showing. And I tape it. Now, if you've never done this before, you may be wondering why I can't just put it on the foam board and glue it. The glue kind of makes the seams show even more. So by placing the tape over the seam, the glue doesn't have the option to possibly seep out or allow the seams to bow like this, like forward. It doesn't do that with the tape and then gluing it onto the foam board. And I'll show you what I mean in a few. So you can kind of see what I'm going with right now. The seams are not as visible as they would generally be if you just glued it onto the foam board. I will actually be back with you guys with a completed white anchor, the Ahoy. It's a boy in silver, and yeah, of course this blue layer too. So as you can see, the color is completely different. It's actually the gold. So as I was completing this order, my customer messaged me and asked if I could change it from silver to the gold. So I went ahead, and thankfully I hadn't already made permanent pieces on there. I hadn't placed any on there yet. So yeah, here you go. 32-inch, larger than matte image that is now a completed product, right? And also the order consisted of these little guys as well. These are the 6-inch, so you can see the difference. Generally, my customers tell me that they use these for backdrops, these big ones. They use it for backdrops, or they use it for, you know, hanging on the door, like the entrance to where the baby shower is gonna be, which is super cute. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions concerning, you know, larger than matte items or images, how to do it, I will be having a tutorial coming up in a couple of days. I'll have a video up as to how I did use the hot knife. And as you can see, right in there is the foam board, right? And so I'll be explaining how I use it. And if you guys have any larger than matte techniques that you guys use that I did not, go ahead and write those down in the comments so everybody can, you know, help one another. The thing that I like about crafting is the fact that you can use different techniques, different materials, and you can still come out with a beautiful product, a beautiful creation, you know. So this is just one way to create a larger than matte creation. And yeah, so until next time, this is Bree saying goodbye.